Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, here again with my Lost Souls shawl, but it's also not really a shawl, it's going to become a top. And this is my second half, so I am working on it off and on. And I did put a toilet paper roll in here because I found that this one in particular doesn't like holding its shape. All my other ones with this yarn have been just fine. This one, not so much. So, we are roughly just a little bit about halfway, I think. Maybe just a little bit under halfway now that I look at it a little closer. But it is going really well. It is so beautiful. This is going to be such a lovely top, and I think I know how I want to put it together. I think I know where I'm going to stop it, and I think I know how I'm going to edge it all. So that is a lot of planning that I have been thinking about when I'm half asleep and unable to crochet, but I'm so tired lately with working and all the other stuff I do. So glad you're here. Let's get crocheting. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I did look on Hobie very recently, yesterday, and these are still available. Oh, look at that. We're starting to get some blue in there. Gorgeous. Alright, so shell and shell. Using my 3.5 from my Temu set, which I just found out they're selling these individually in little carrying boxes. So I may have to go grab another 3.5 so I can take it with me to and from work. Because I've been debating about how to transport them. 3.5 is my favorite for this kind of thickness. And I do want to possibly get a spare. Okay, and then it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Half double crochet into here. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry. It's a bit of a gray day. Not like cold. It's about 28 degrees, so that's the highs of today, which is still fairly warm. There we go. Okay, then I do 7 single crochets. Oh no, that's not what I want. Look, we only have 1 thread, so I need 2. I gotta redo that one. That did not turn out the way I'd like it to. Half double crochet. There we go. And now 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we skip over this middle one. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure that you could not see that. Sorry about that. So we're skipping over this one right here into the nose. There we go. 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, now we chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And pull this a little because, like I said, it got a little tangly. This one in particular, I'm not sure if it's because we already worked this one or whatever, but I'm just trying to make it as easy on myself as I possibly can. Of course. But yeah, we're starting to get our blues. 1, 2. That's shell and shell with us. 1 chain stitch. And 2 more double crochets. I feel like I don't even remember how to talk about crochet anymore. I'm just joking. Sort of. And there we go. 2 more. There we go. 1 more. And perfecto. Okay. And I just pull a little. Like I said, this is a little tricky. But it's stopping this knot from happening because it did end up knotting on me. I pulled out some and oh my gosh, it was a big knot. So we go 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to do the same thing in the next set. I need to put a half double crochet through here, and if you're interested in finding a place where this is a reasonably easy to understand, Fiber Spider has a beautiful set of 4 videos on how to make this particular pattern. It's not his pattern, but he does a very nice tutorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that just goes around the eyes. Our beautiful eye sockets. And 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we gotta get that in there somehow. And we go. Come on. Right there. Oh, goodness. Okay. And then we chain 3. And we're back to our shells. And I'm just going to pull out a little bit more because see, it's getting stuck on everything. But it's such a beautiful yarn. I really like this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I keep saying that about Hobie's cottons. I really do love their colors and all that good stuff. How can you go wrong? 1. Well, I guess if you find this weight a little bit too hard to deal with, I understand completely. I don't do this all day long, every day. This is definitely something that I pick up and I put down, I pick up, put down. Because you have to. So it just depends on your own comfort level. Because I know this is kind of a difficult one. There are days that I just can't do it, and most days I can, but there are some days I want to work with something a little thicker. So it all depends. But I do understand when people don't want to use it because it does take a very long time because it's small. It's small, it's tedious. I like it though, so if you're into my channel, you'll see me working with this a little bit here and there. But then again, I work with almost everything I come across just because you need it for different things. I wouldn't use this for like winter wear, maybe. Maybe a nice t-shirt or something. But it's more for summer stuff, and we're in summer. So, I want to make some summer stuff. I really am humming and hawing about buying a few more, but I have a few. The only way I'd remotely consider maybe buying more is if I'm planning on making something quite large, because there is an idea of a really cute dress that I might want to make. But then I'd probably get some plain colors too to go in it so I can... It's something I'm thinking about. I'm in the very early stages of thinking about it, so we'll see. But we know sometimes inspiration hits, and yeah, that's it. You're done. I'm making it no matter what. But I want to finish a couple of these before I start getting into other ones, because I still have my purple and yellow one from Temu. It's a little silkier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's silkier. I have 2 giant ones of it, and so I won't be thinning it. I've decided I don't want to thin it. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I have to do a half double crochet into here. So it'll keep its shape. So we look down here, be right about here that's put in. So it gives it a really nice look and really uniform and keeps that shape. Also, would just go really limp on you and not keep its shape, which would kind of defeat the purpose. I want skulls, because skulls are very edgy. Well, I guess. I like them sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Alright. We're going to gently pull this out. See, it's trying to knot itself. It really is. Yeah, that's going to be wrapped around itself. And this seems to be the best way to keep it from getting too wild. I'll just pull it a little bit at a time. I'm okay with it, I really am. I'd rather do that than have to fight a knot, because it is so often that this yarn in particular, it just really wraps around itself. 1, 2, 2, chain 1, then 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one seems to be really tricky for some reason. Last set of rows I did, this just flew like nothing, but this time I'm having a little difficulty getting into there under 2. I want to get inside properly. So 2, there we go. Probably pulled it a little tighter than I should have. That's a me problem. Happens sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then over here we go. 1, 2. Oh goodness, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So, we're seeing some beautiful blue. It's looking really nice. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. And I will see you again very soon. Bye!